You know what? It's all about the... Honestly, this... Welcome back to another video. Today we are accompanied by a beautiful background in which won't allow you to see my face. Mind you, that's the point of this video, just because I feel ugly with my hair. You might still be able to see my face, but it's this wind, and then hopefully the microphone audio won't be as bad. But regardless, we're still gonna make a fucking video because this is fucking pretty. It's Sunday, and I'm like, I wanted to come and do something that is good for me, that is gonna help me towards my road to success on YouTube. But damn, I just realized something that a lot of YouTubers have been talking about lately, and this actually comes back to even some old YouTubers that I used to watch back in like 2015, 2010. Jacksepticeye. I'm gonna leave his name in the bottom just so that way you guys can actually look up who he is, but very famous YouTuber alongside Markiplier, in which is someone that we're also going to talk about today. YouTube is not as it was back then. I mean, there was just this YouTuber, and I forgot his name, but I was interested in what he did have to say, and it was a topic that I've kind of been trying to avoid lately, but it's also very relevant to my success with YouTube as well, and that's simply the fact that personality-based YouTubers are not what's relevant no more. And you know, this kind of sucks because back then I idolized people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. You know, they were making content videos, but based on themselves, or sometimes they would actually play a video game and whatnot. But what I'm trying to get at is that YouTube is not personality based no more. It's more algorithmic based, and I guess that's just what modern times are demanding nowadays. I mean, I think the mass majority of it has to do with attention span, and spam would sound good right now. Attention spam and dopamine levels being satisfied, and I think that's what's mainly just been what's the trend nowadays. And it seems superficial. It seems very transactional, because back then people used to come to YouTube to actually connect, to resonate with certain people. Nowadays I've noticed, and I'm like slowly realizing a lot of shit, so don't mind me, but in my last video I actually talked about people who inspired me, but I'm like, well crap, I don't feel as if I'm doing exactly what they're doing. And that's just because like they're using their personality as a tool to talk about certain topics in which are relevant to today's media, such as Smile 2 coming out recently, Markiplier's little mini-series called Edge of Sleep, which, my gosh, I'm going to actually talk about that in a bit, because given the fact that we are in the Halloween spooky vibe season, it's actually been a breath of fresh air to actually see these films being brought out compared to what's been brought out recently, such as Terrifier 3, which I heard wasn't that good, and then also Joker, Folie à Deux, whatever, was ass. I mean, I haven't gone to see it, but it's like people are shitting on it, people are bashing on it. And mind you, yeah, I know these films came out a week or two ago, but I am comparing them to the films that are coming out right now, because mind you, again, we are in spooky season, and what I want to be seeing is things that are like, I'm actually interested, that I accumulate excitement for, and I go to the movies or I go to watch it somewhere and they deliver, they cook per se. And it's like, you know, I need to be talking about these type of topics that interest me and use my personality as a tool to actually move myself or to propel myself forward. But what's kind of made me sad, and mind you, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about earlier, but what kind of makes me sad is that people are even acknowledging this as well. YouTube is just different, and as a consumer from it back then, when I was a teenager, when I was a fucking virgin, it's changed. It's changed, and that actually kind of makes me sad, because what I've built thus far, and mind you, it's not a fucking empire, but what I've built thus far with YouTube, with my 60 plus videos, and mind you, that's an accomplishment to me. I'm still aiming to make 100 videos, even if I'm not successful, but I hope I am successful by then, or have a good gathering of people behind me. But for the 127 people that are actually subscribed to me, You guys are a very small percentage, a very small fraction of the human population that actually loves personality-based YouTubers. Back then, I was just like, oh, if I actually manage to do what the personality-based YouTubers are doing, I'm gonna be successful. Now I'm like realizing, like, fuck, I'm actually kind of not. Like, I'm not doing what I thought was to be successful. And yes, I know I talk about success a lot, but that's just because, to me personally, in this age, in this time, in this season that I'm in of my own personal development, I feel as if you need to make a living off what you have and what you're good at. And, I have good things coming up these next couple of days, promotions, interviews. Fuck, I have 2 interviews in one day. But it's like I realistically want to come back to YouTube and wish to make a living off it, because I look at people that are doing it, and they're living happy lives. Markiplier, I mean, it's just amazing that he went from a college dropout to someone that's making 6-7 figures worth of money just off something he likes doing, he loves doing, and he's so ambitious. The fact that he's always saying, like, I'm making a project right now and I want to do even more, it's like, that is amazing. That is what a man should strive to do. Even whatever they wish to do, it's like, that's just amazing. He creates something and he's always like, what's next? Ideally, that's what I want to do, and I'm already doing that in the sense where I'm doing it for something that is society-wise good, which is working at a financial institution, learning the ins and outs of it itself, but not what I want to do, not what I want to dedicate these next 2-3 years of my life to. I would rather actually build my empire off what I have myself, and if I have a project that's personality oriented of myself to do so, I will want to do so. But, that being said, it's still just nice seeing, someone such as Markiplier going out there, making something that is actually out of the norm, something that's refreshing to what we are consuming on a day-to-day basis. And oh my gosh, even Smile too. It was kind of sweet. If you've seen Smile, or if you haven't, there's going to be like the main actress that gives a little short introduction to herself and like how the movie, how much excitement, how much effort she put into it. It was very sweet, and seeing those type of people do that, it's so endearing, because mind you, Smile 2 is fucking terrifying, and I don't think I ever want to watch it anytime soon. But that's not to say because it wasn't good. It was fucking amazing, and this is actually one of the movies that did better than its predecessor, and I love that. That is just amazing. Like, again, with the shitty movies that have been coming out lately, it's so nice to see that Smile 2 actually did really fucking well. I mean, me and my girlfriend went to go watch it. We were just terrified of it. But the actress who was the main character to that movie, she did a phenomenal job. I forgot what her name is, but it was just like, it's so nice seeing people that are ambitious to what they love doing. Seeing Markiplier do his miniseries, seeing Smile, and that person actually giving it her all to actually make such a very fucking enticing and terrifying movie, it's nice. And what I just come to realization with YouTube is that literally, like, I'm processing, and I think that's kind of why I've just like been feeling down this whole damn weekend, is I think I kind of have to change the trajectory of where I'm going to go out with YouTube, and that I need to actually start talking about more topic-based YouTube videos, because what I talk about are just how I feel, rants and everything, and I'm like, that's fine. I think I can still splash that into my videos, but what I'm going to try to focus on more now is just like making it more topic-based and using my personality as a tool to actually make my channel succeed. And I know most of you actually are like, what the fuck? Like, well, you should have been knowing this. You should have known this. It's like, I was blindsided to it. It really took seeing that video from Jacksepticeye saying like YouTube isn't the same as it used to be. And I honestly believe that. I mean, ever since the invention of scrolling through social media platforms, I feel like that fucked up a lot of things. I feel like it did personally. I mean, You know, a lot of social media platforms started copying another, down to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok, I feel like, is what started all this fucking commotion as to where we started attaining more of a brain rot in our minds, and where we're just mindlessly scrolling. And it's so fucking oh, is there an airplane? Oh shit, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold up, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you could kind of see it. Oh, that is fucking cool. Can I zoom in on it? Oh yeah, I think I can. Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry, that was actually kind of cool for me. Yeah, no, it's game changing, really. It's game changing to start realizing that I need to change the way I just make my YouTube videos. But it's not gonna stop me. And truthfully, I think this is more of like my long-term, short-term goal. I really want to make those 100 videos. I want to get better at doing what I'm doing, because, oh my gosh, like if you guys saw my last video, I feel like the editing was like mediocre at best, but I was kind of happy for the fact that I was able to do something like that, because editing's kind of a bitch. It's fun, and in fact, I'm going to do a bit of editing to this video itself, but I feel like that's actually going to improve the quality of my videos, and that's also what's going to propel it. But despite just editing itself, yeah, I'm going to start actually trying to become more oriented towards what my videos can bring, what type of quality, what type of message it can bring to your guys' life. Because trust me, like I'm figuring it out as I go. I'm watching other YouTubers. I am digressing every little harsh negative feeling that I feel about making YouTube videos, and I'm just still trying to produce a personality of myself that is both me, but that is also content creator oriented, if that makes sense. That being said, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm already kind of getting cold, and it's already been 11 fucking minutes. Wow. Yeah, I might have to edit some shit out, but regardless, tomorrow's Monday. Make sure to do something that's going to start your week off right, because it really will fucking determine how the rest of your week will go. I personally am happy I only have a 4-day work week, all short hours, all ideal hours. I have 2 interviews in one fucking day, one for being a licensed banker, and then another for a coffee shop in case being a licensed banker fails. And then I also have to visit a bunch of other branches to see if I'm going to actually be able to join their team. A lot of shit, but I'm only saying this because you have to always have a backup plan to your backup plan. And in the meantime, as to whether I try to progress with my life the professional way or the creative way, you guys are going to see it all on this channel. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, stay safe, stay hydrated, prepare for the week, because everyone's fucking different. Some of you guys have to work 9 to 5. Some of you guys actually have to work just jobs that I know some of you guys may not like. And then for those of you that are actually doing something that are already like that's something that you love, enjoy it, cherish it. If anything, I wish you more than just success and blessings. All right, guys, I'll see you next time, and enjoy this beautiful view.